three longtime friends, blending the spine chilling thrills of horror and true crime.
The wildest Reddit stories.
And the hottest pop culture moments, one bold episode at a time. Welcome to
The Bold Blend.
I'm Nay.
I'm Kate.
And I'm Ange.
So, welcome to episode number 22.
I think so.
Oh, yeah.
22.
Hey, shout out.
Sorry, we skipped 1 week. We got busy, guys.
Yeah.
But mauna ni. Mauna ni.
Mojud ni siya pag last, so karon lang siya.
And what is our episode for today?
So, for this week's episode, ang title is Puppet Masters and Power Trips. So, kanang mga kusog kayo mag-mind games na mga people, nga mga control, you know, sounds like your bestie, nga dili din mo bestie. We don't know.
Dance, puppets dance.
Mm-hmm.
So, for our horror segment, we'll be talking about the 1989 movie called Puppet Master. Like, in your face, you'd gayo siya sa atong topic. So, the story begins in 1939 at the eerie Bodega Bay Inn. An old puppeteer named Andre Toulon uses an ancient Egyptian formula to bring his handmade puppets to life. But when the Nazis come for his secret, Toulon hides the puppets and takes his own life. Fast forward to the 80s. A group of psychics are summoned to the same hotel by a mysterious message from a former colleague, Neil Gallagher, who, surprise, turns up dead when they arrive. Or so it seems. As the psychics investigate, they're stalked and killed one by one by Toulon's puppets, each with its own deadly gimmick. Like, there's one with a knife and a hook, and there's one called the Tunneler who has a drill for a head, and there's a leech woman, there's a pinhead puppet. They're all creepy and clever, but they're not just mindless killers. They're following orders. And here's the twist. Neil faked his death. He's after the secret of eternal life. But the puppets? They're not into being used by a greedy fraud. In the end, they turn on Neil, dishing out a gruesome and well-deserved fate. Puppet Master is part slasher, part supernatural mystery, and all cult classic weirdness. It's fun, freaky, and just the beginning of a wild franchise. Kaya like, daghan pa kayong movies after ani, but like, kaya mga B horror movies nga, like, di kayo ka mag-expect na super nindot ang acting. Pero, kaya maka-appreciate ka ba sa koan nga, mar siya kinda unique, like, sa iyang own koan, or like, nindot siya nga, turn off your brain nga horror. Yeah.
You said B, and I was thinking buzzing bees.
B movie.
In a horror movie. Like B movie, but horror. B
Candyman.
B.
Itong Candyman.
I have not seen this one
Ako
though.
sad. Wala ko kabantay po na nga movie. Like, sa
Hindi
internet
siya,
or
like,
unsa.
Oh, dili ka siya super kuan jud ganang like super sikat nga. So may other horror nga B movies and you must think.
Sinayara mga tubaga na daggan ni Boan Sineya na.
Ako mo think, I don't know if people even liked it. There's that movie See No Evil. Katong si Kane, wrestler. Right? Is that considered a B movie?
I guess so. Kaya like, marag dili kay basta dili lang A-list na actors. Diba nga, dili
Right.
kuan. Or also, kanang ang director, dili sad kayo kuan. And kibago ka ng marag medyo shitty ang writing, pero like, indot siya enough.
Are you saying wrong turn?
Actually, mo ako na-think.
Yes.
Kanang wa man kakailo kinsa man ni sila oy. Kanang bati man gani production all pero you know kusog gyud kita mo watch sa una. Sundon pa kada part na dagan ba kay to di ba? Nung turn 1 niya. Ura-ura ang story ba niya? For some reason malingaw ta to. Ngano man to oy?
Nindot siya pero like makakuan gyud ka. Hindi siya paggasuot. Pero ma-enjoy gyud ka. Oh, wala.
You know why?
Movies.
You know why?
Why?
Here's my theory. Because we were teenagers and there was so much nakedness.
Wala na og giting kato nga time. Wala na ako rang giunaw na to nga. Sige kay mananaw man ming tanan sige tanaw lang pud ko.
Na peer pressure de gato.
Dili ka na murag ako ang guna to nga. It's a group thing nga buhaton. Okay. Okay friends tanaw mga horror.
Awkward di ba magtsuktsakan na sila sa forest.
Nya kita kay
but I'm still watching
mo din yung gisigig tanaw nga part sa
mo din ganahan kay si Neya og mga inana no mo din wrong turn no.
Theory
diba maka-argue man sad gyud ka nga ang kanang Cabin in the Woods kay B movie bito siya bati bito B for bati pero enjoyable. I mean like sikat
ganahan ko to before nalingaw na ko to before pero yeah if you think about it shitty mo kay to ang pagka
like pag end nila sa movie kay what what you'd think it's one thing but it's not.
Yeah.
But common kayo sa horror movie franchise the idea of puppet masters or people or things control Child's Play, Chucky.
Yeah.
Right. And there's Dead Silence, Ventriloquist Dummy, puppets. I don't know. Mahadlok sa no? I don't know. There's just something scary about things that kind of take the human form or at least the human shape that is controlled by something sinister.
Ikaw ba to bro?
Annabelle.
Di ka ganan og doll?
Annabelle.
Tinaya ang di ganan og dolls, di ba? Like, di siya ganan magtanaw og dolls.
Yes. Kay creepy. Anything can happen.
Yeah.
Iba na taon sa to'y gift niya.
Uy, basta na sige magpa-die birthday na.
Unsa gito, hapit na yung birthday, bro.
Mag-una kong duhay ko ninyo.
Pero wag mo ka kaibaw sa mga weakness, be. Ibawan mo sa imo, ha?
Ala, Anjay,
you're fine.
Ayaw ba, maunhan ko. Maunhan ko.
Ito. Wa, di ay ha. Tagag box pros ok bi.
Kalain.
Always works. Anyway, bitaw. Yeah, mara gito kong thoughts ato. Kana I don't know why, but it's so scary when I don't know, the idea of things it's not controlling something that looks human.
Nakoy, na-remember, I think katutong pag nate episode nga, kalimut ko sa to siyang episode, but ang story ato, ay katuganing Mexican nga shaman, nga nahimo siyang funny.
Folklore ba to?
O murag,
Kahana, ito na siya na.
actually, pag search na ko ato, nakoy nakita actually ato nga Pinoy nga entry ba nga, ilang Santo Niño daw, for some reason, mulihok ini kagabi. Anya,
ay, ni say ka ana.
Oo, niya, kanang mura siya, traumatized jud siya for so many years ato daw, kay, nikita man jud daw siya nga niisbog, nga nadiha, na ba? So like, you know ba jud ka, and like, di mo ka makatuo kay, Santo Niño, di ba dapat holy na siya, and like, a safe thing, and like, nganong nahimong horror, which, you know, if you think about it, kanang itong mga dagko nga, kanang paggabi sa kapilin, bro, katong mga dagko nga santos, nga, di ba, murag mag-anak ka nga, if naan ni sa imong kwarto, murag lain man. Di ba? Yeah.
Sa balay ba, katong isudlan nga balay nga dugay kay. Creepy na.
Biskut to niya.
Wrong.
Di ba?
Pero, nagsigig take og mirror selfies. So mga karaan.
So mga creepy nga balay.
Daring our fate.
Wajud ko ni dare og like zoom in og mga parts nga naabay something dre bahala mo diha ka mo lang makakita og naa.
Di ba good thing wala di ko ni Koyo guys. Ni Koyo Guato na ay ni appeal unta.
Actually lang mo to kung i-think kung nasi Kate dire niya nato siya makita di na tumutingog.
Na-trauma na ko sa Argyle.
Masa daw akong
Argyle?
giting ko.
Sorry.
Masig na yung makitaan si Kate dito. Yung hadlok ta.
Actually, hindi na taka. Maglisa pa yung uli.
Actually, wala ko makita. Basta gamay ra nga tao. Pero if katong daghan tao, man ko kuan. Murag sabaan ba niya? Murag mo pilit. Kay mulingi ko kuan.
Shit.
But it's okay. Nagkakapila naman ta nagsaba-saba dito.
True.
Friends naman. Anam sila nga, sila na po. Ano?
Anyway, so yeah, I think guys kana mga ungo-ungo nga kanang mga dolls, mga dagko nga santos. I don't know sa probinsya kana kuan man na siya murag unsay term ana oy kanang usually daghan inana gani kanang mga rebulto sa santos nga kanang ilaag i-parade i-procession ba? I-procession di ay pista. I don't know murag if naa na siya or like something siya nga akong makita constantly sa balay murag I would have to ignore you kay murag.
And the ones that are so old ni discolor na or na night parts na nangatangtang.
Well, isa ka thing lang about kuan, mga puppets and mga statues and those things nga same ana. If naka-feel mo something heavy, ana, best na di gina ninyo gunitan. And also, if like inyuha man jud na nga kuan, mas mayo inyong publisingan sa unsa inyong religion diha or kuan or any murag higher being na inyong i-feel nga inyong gikuan kay inclusive man ta dire dili man na kana ra jud isa ra ka religion ana mas better mabless nga ma-cleanse ang kuan pero di magid gaya leave.
Prepare ang maleta.
Either ikay mo leave or imo lang i-let go. Kuya mo sa dana good kay pareha sa Annabelle gani ibag let go to nilang doll.
Nibalik.
And do not attempt to destroy it. Do not attempt to destroy it.
True.
So many stories nga if you attempt to destroy it, kay masuko sila and things will literally happen to you. Happened to my mom. For real. Yeah. But it wasn't like a puppet. It was the Chinese feng shui thing.
Ooh.
Yeah, because she had a priest do a thing. Bless, exercise something, cleanse the house. And he said, the priest didn't say yo, but it's kind of like for Roman Catholicism, and there's a possibility and a nice thing nga mag-live here. Because technically, that's for a different belief, basically, and basically they also like perkatong Chris Aquino nga halad or what, it's for an entity like the way we would expect those santos nga holy, and it's for something we do not understand. Kaya di man na nga natong religion, so I suggest you get rid of it as in surrender it somewhere or what. But my mom, who was so brave, don't do this. But iyang gitangtang abong bagwa niya, iyang gi-smash. Si Chris Aquino did. Bagwa katong octagon or how many times?
Sa feng shui na,
Yeah, she smashed it.
And then?
So nabaliktan siya. She had this weird, unexplained bug sa iyang foot that the doctors did not understand.
Oh.
Yeah. And she consulted a priest after months of excruciating pain. Like immediately after, like the morning after, nikalitra siya.
Ooh.
And my mom does not have arthritis. She was so much younger when that happened. Like so much younger.
Damn.
Like elementary pa ako.
Damn.
And yeah, and she had it, she saw the priest and she's like, yo, you pissed someone off. And then yeah, they kind of did some prayers and stuff. So I don't want to mess with anything I don't understand.
True. So ano siya guys, tips. If na mo mga feelings, mga negative energy and stuff. So, thanks Kate for that story. Nga wala mi kay Bao, which is now kabaw na mi. So maybe we'll look that up and we can watch that movie. So for my Reddit story, so this is from our favorite subreddit, Am I the Asshole Here?
Am I the Asshole?
So it's from a user nga deleted na. And then 269 days ago. So almost a year. So am I the asshole here for laughing in my ex's face and calling her struggles karma for choosing her manipulative friend over me. Agoy! Agoy!
Yeah.
So, medyo taas ni siya, although na ay mga update. So, I'll be quick. Ako lang masahog paspas. So, I'm 28 male who was dating Kelly, 27F, for 3 years, planning to propose with an engagement ring in a luxury vacation. However, her best friend, Nat, 27 female, was always a problem. So, lahi siya nga version aning, it's just you and me and you and your friend Steve. Diba? Kita mo nang Steve. So, kani is problematic lang si Steve nila. So, from the start, Nat disliked me and tried to break us up by falsely accusing me of cheating and convincing Kelly I was controlling. This caused many arguments, but Kelly always defended Nat. We'll talk about that later. So in January 2024, I reached my limit. We were celebrating my birthday and Kelly invited Nat despite my objections. Nat dominated the conversation, talking about her financial issues. I asked Kelly to intervene, but when she tried, Nat accused her of not caring and then attacked me, calling me controlling. I lost my temper, calling her a manipulative bitch. Nat physically assaulted me, leaving bruises. Wow. The day was ruined, and back home, I gave Kelly an ultimatum. Either ultimatum. Okay. Either me
Tomato.
or Nat. Kelly argued it was unfair to make her choose. We fought, and when Kelly said I provoked Nat by insulting her, I told her to leave. After threatening to call the cops, she finally left. So nag-away jud sila tungod sa friend. You know, so I packed all of Kelly's belongings, including everything I had bought for her since she had lived off my money for 2 years. I texted her to pick up her things, and when she arrived, I handed them over without speaking. Later, Nat texted, calling me a jerk for keeping the gifts. Kelly also texted, calling me stingy. Angry, I sent her photos of the expensive engagement ring and vacation tickets I had bought to show what she missed out on because of Nat. Then, I blocked her. So, fast forward to September. So, January man to. So, September, taod po, pila pod ka months. Kelly showed up at my place, looking awful, and begged me to take her back. Yeah, so she admitted she had made a huge mistake. After we broke up, she got her own apartment but realized how manipulative Nat was. So, na back to you siya. So, Nat kept guilt-tripping her into giving her money and eventually moved in with Kelly after getting evicted. Things got worse. Nat started using drugs, invited shady people over, and Kelly noticed cash and valuables, including her grandmother's necklace, were stolen. So, you know, kaning mga ma-addict na nga, bisag unsa na lang ibaligya para lang makahit-hit. So, when she confronted Nat, Nat physically assaulted her, and 2 days later, Kelly was evicted because of Nat's behavior. So, now homeless, jobless, and broke, Kelly apologized, saying she would do anything to get back together. I felt a sense of satisfaction and told her it was karma for choosing Nat over me. I asked her to leave, threatening to call the police if she didn't. Kelly told mutual friends and they think I was too harsh given her situation. They suggest I apologize or even consider taking her back. So now I'm conflicted. Should I apologize to keep the peace with my friends, or am I justified in not taking her back or apologizing? Am I the asshole? What do you guys think?
No, oh my gosh.
No. I mean, it's kind of mean to laugh at someone who is like broke and jobless, but she kind of chose that path and broke his heart. No, the girl nga mabalik pa siya after half a year of being broken up. What? And not gay? Is she?
Yeah.
I don't know.
You'd think lang ba nga, grabe no nga, kanang nadadge niya. You know, naman sa good line, if you know, kanang mayon ka nga, kanang, sana bros over hoes nga code, di ba? I mean, okay ra na siya if, di mo siya, lahi-lahi mo siya nga case good. Di ba? Like, siguro makaingon ka na nga, sige, if ang partner is, nasa dyan mga red flags and all. Pero, if in-ana nga, ikaw day ang red flag niya, imo ang i-project sa lain, murag,
Yeah. And I don't know, ka-amazing kunya dedication sa iyang friend nga iyang gibuwag ka ng iyang fiancé na to niya, no?
Ay, dili pa. Pero
Ay,
3
padung
years
pa.
Wala
nasad
pa
sila.
siya.
Padung pa. Almost ready ay. Wow. I guess, in a way, kana, si Nat kay, kan kay siya hold ni Kelly ba to? Nga na-blinded gid niya. Mahigit kanya pagka, kuan si Kelly. But, dang, kanang, also ba, wala na siya lang kadaganan ni gid. Siguro, like, kanang usual manipulator tactic na i-separate yung ka. Nga kanang you're the only person they can depend on. Nga naabot sa point kapag katong fallout nila kay wala gyud kaadtuan ng girl except her ex nga 50-50 pa nga dawaton siya. Ingon na magrabihan nga manipulation eh.
Nakalimot ko slide sa stories, I mean sa part kanang wala to job si Koan, si Kelly, or like kasi ang gagasto kay ang guy.
Yan na siya nga lived off of his money for 2 years. So, basahin, not necessarily siguro nga walay work, pero mostly siya siguro magasto. Pero you know, di sa ta sure if unsa ni mga gipangsulti ni OP, but if you see po the pattern man good nga murag di man sa siguro si OP ang asshole jud sa story, di ba? Kay
isa ko masay. Well, firstly, kaya gani, don't bite the hand that feeds you. Kaya gani ni Nana. If like, nagsalig siya sa iyang uyab gani, like, na mo pay sa bills and everything, and ano yung away yun, like that, na mutuori kag other people, or like, kuan. But also, what's it siya salig juday in the first place sa iyang uyab nga, dali ra kay siya masway sa storya sa iyang miga.
Yan
diba? So like, di kito solidaan ng ilang relationship.
Makaingon ka nga, si OP dodged a bullet sa Jud.
He did.
No? Kay murag, if imong hunahunahon murag, di Jud sila healthy nga relationship, then if in ana nga, ihang salig kay mas naa sa iyang friend. I mean, you know, mumatter sad ang opinion sa imong friends, no? Sa imong circle. Pero, you know, you need to weigh it and like, partner mo good nimo mas ikaw ang kaila sa imong partner kaysa sa imong friend, 'di ba? I don't know.
True. Which reminds me, we have a friend who dodged a bullet.
Recent?
Very recently.
True.
Yeah.
One eternity later.
Di ba taas na kay tagchika, but
Moto
siya guys, nami friend nga ni dodge og bullet kay immature kayo ang pag-way sa pag-break up, liman mag-chat ra. Napay emojis nga kanang bitong emojis kay mong ihatag to someone nga di ka close nga like if bitong murag plastic nga politeness kunuhay to someone nga wa ka kaila mo ako may namduman ka bitong if mo chat kag online seller sa Facebook nga thank you nya inato nga smiley naglagot jud ko gusto
intro pa lang daan murag are you emailing your boss?
Yeah.
Anyway, we don't like you, brother.
Yeah, our friend, you dodged a bullet.
Exactly. And speaking of puppet master friends or puppet masters that surround us in our everyday lives, there are bigger puppet masters that I would like to talk about in my segment, mga ma'am, sir. All right, so, guys. So have you ever felt like you're just part of a really long, really expensive political teleserye? Same actors, same storylines, same family names. Every election, we are told it's our time, our chance to change things. Tayo ang boss. Tayo ang may kapangyarihan. And yet, year after year, we're stuck with the same script. It's always someone's son, someone's daughter, someone's second cousin, or someone who just happens to share a surname with a former mayor, governor, senator, whatever, pick one. So they rotate like musical chairs, or kung sa ato pang Christmas party, trip to Jerusalem. Mayor ngayon, congressman bukas, tapos balik ulit to City Hall. Right? But it's all under the same roof. A very big fancy roof. for that matter. The same bloodline, the same quiet, untouchable power. And we call that a democracy. So I just want to talk for my segment about, I want to talk about the bigger puppet masters out there. So what we have technically isn't a choice. It's a controlled menu. It's like going to a restaurant where every dish is cooked by the same chef. And they're telling us you can choose chicken or beef with the same last name. But they don't mention that they both come from the same freezer. Let's be honest. Some of these names have been on our ballots longer than some of us have even been alive. And yet, we cheer for them like they're our saviors. We repost their jingles. Ew, don't repost their jingles.
Weird.
But if it's a wonderfully composed song, why not?
If dili siya cringy, you know, like if na vibes there.
We wear their colors. We laugh at their jokes on TV, and apparently these days TikTok, Reels. And for a moment we believe that maybe this one is different. But different doesn't mean new. They've mastered the game. They know how to shape their image, how to throw just enough shade to keep their name in the spotlight, how to speak just the right amount of Filipino, just the right amount of English. I guess, para kanang pangmasa ba, but English para bright kuno. And cry in the right places, on the right stages. And when the cameras are off, the real work begins. Rewriting history, rewriting headlines, rewriting what we're allowed to believe. Because that's what puppet masters do. They don't just pull the strings, they pull perceptions. And it's very easy to do that these days with social media. They bend the truth until you can't tell what's real anymore. And the masses, we're not powerless, but we are constantly distracted by giveaways, disaster relief bags, photo ops in the rain. At least may ginawa siya. At least hindi corrupt. At least hindi kasing sama ng iba. But let's not forget, when the bar is in hell, any gesture feels like salvation. So tagaan pa ako sa kabuk boiled egg diha. At least nangatag siya boiled egg.
True.
They don't need... Oh, actually.
Murag ka ng quick. Nga ka nang inikaon ni mo kay, tunga ron din is itlog. Bitaw no, you think ba nga, nganong tungaon pa dyan, imo pa dyan daginutol, ang quick nga kagamay.
And the thing is, they don't need to rig the vote. They just need to rig our hope, or at least the hope of the masses. And they do it well. They make sure we believe that without them, we get nothing. No road repairs. Wink, wink. Ting election. No ayuda. No future. Ang uban pa diha, bagsak presyo on certain things. Mo promise og mga bagsak presyo. But here's the truth we rarely say out loud. It's not that we don't have a choice. It's that we've been taught to believe that the ones with power are the only ones who deserve to have it. Maybe the most dangerous thing about that is we stopped imagining a world where they don't win. So yeah, same faces, same families, same strings. But I wonder, what happens if we finally stop watching the puppet show and start asking who built the stage? So, muna siya guys. Speaking of the same last names, question lang to kick off our conversation.
Do you think... Ang naon-ni-Kate ba kayo murag unsa niyang isulti? Ang naon-ni-Kate ka na bitaw.
Dapat 80% para makapasar. Do you think political dynasties stay in power because people truly believe in them? Or is it because we've been conditioned to feel like there's no option? What do you think?
Condition. Sorry. Yan ang ninataw na kong voice. Well, yeah. Di-condition ka. Klaro na kayo. Pila na ka years. I-condition ka ita to hate our own skin. Unsa lang gid ka nang ninana. Kaya dali ra man kayo. Dali ra kay madama mga tao.
Kana lagi ka tong
bantaw.
Usually ilang buhaton kanang katong gingon ni Nea nga ilang ihimuong weapon ang hope. Yeah, and mostly mong good I don't know a lot of the poor people kanang itong ilang hope nga mo man iyang sulti nga kuan man mo man iyang buhaton nga kani sige kanatong butaran I don't know unsay need. I mean we all know man jud nga need pa jud og education when it comes to like the political part diri sa Philippines kay medyo kuan kayo ang mga Pilipino kanang dawat lang og bare minimum ba nga kanang even ang kanang mga butang nga dapat maom jud ilang buhaton murag maka-wow na sila na gani when in fact dapat kani is di man ni siya considered dapat nga something extravagant or grand nga gesture towards the people kay iyam ning trabaho mo man ni iyang gidaganan, di ba? So I don't know the conditioning kay grabe ka deep nga tungod sa ihang ka deep. I don't know, for some reason mapasa siya to generation to generation nga murag. So and I for our circle lang po no for the people closest to us kay murag medyo proud ko di ang dapita kay makaana ko ba nga I know how to choose my friends nga kanang dili kayo dali mailad inana or like somehow sila
impressionable.
Impressionable or like somehow sila ang ni break ana nga gigi kanang conditioning nga ilawom na kayo. So
yeah, and kabantay mo na sa mga probinsya kanang ating eleksyon na niya. Common question ting election. Kisa day mong butaran. Kasuway na mo nga gitubag mo og kinsay dakog hatag.
Kadungog ra ko kay diri mo ko sa Cebu City all my life. So and diri sa Cebu City dili kaayo generous ang panghatag i-compare nimo sa provinces. So naay mga dungan storya nga naiuban makadaot og 20,000, 10,000. What the fuck? Like asa man sila na nga money. Uy. No.
Exactly.
Matagaan di ay mga tawag ni nanaw.
Sa province.
Yeah.
Sa province dagko kayo.
Yeah, kana amazing na kay na for people. Kay ako kawit na suyo ana nga ba nga dako kay siya mohatag kanang ganahan ko niya kay dako kay siya mohatag and okay and mo i-entrust ang entire Batangta munisipyo
sa 500
country.
nga gihatag.
It's something that hopefully we will try to change, I guess, as the younger generation. Kay I think naanad sad gud ta ba nga tungod sa tong close family ties at sa tong respect to elders nga their opinions even on political things kay kana mo resonate gani sa entire family na kami sa una kay ingon ani mi nya mo uni ingon ani iyahang papa mauna nga ari gid ta niya okay
mura siya kag parent like hindi mo gila but I just wanna say lang ba di ba ni anak man kasi mong sagant na sa to menu ra ni tanan ay menu ra na sila niya kuan ang chef jud ang nagmanipulate. I just wanna tell you guys ang chef kay si Satan and like same ra na different lang nga race pero same ra na sila mga people.
Kanang nag-expect ka of like something kanang let's say ang family ba ang kinsa nga presidente from so many years ago and like Satan.
Hey, am I wrong or am I right? I'm right.
Yeah, dude's got some leadership skills.
Excellent leadership skills. Resume.
Ay, walang dani.
Speaking of kanang evil ba nga katusad nga katong kabantay mo ng how people kay I don't know sad kayo for me no nga mo resort taan na nga murag kung kinsa ang lesser evil na lang. You know, like, the bar is in hell na dyan. Katupag ingon ni nga. When the bar is in hell, like, ang very simple things kay Grabe na kayo ka ma-amaze. So, yeah, I don't know. Like, hopefully ba, puhon ka ng, di na ganiinan na ang case nga, ang kanilang siya kay lesser evil man. So, yeah, I mean, especially nga, ang sunod nga elections in 3 years kay presidential na sadta. So, I don't know. I know nga it will be feeling na ko mas grabe siya i-compare sa last na presidential elections. If
I think things have been brewing naman dun.
Yeah, di ba? Like the way things are karon, and we know nga mo carry on pa na siya for the next years until the next nga election. So, I don't know. Hopefully,
it's gonna be a mess.
Yeah, it's gonna be a mess, but medyo hopeful ko kay katong mga kabatanunan before nga di pa taon kabutar nga medyo na naka-amgo-amgo na kay makabutar na sila ron, and results pod sa last nga elections katong sa senatorial nga medyo murag nihayag-hayag. So hopefully sus Ginoo Pilipinas.
That is true.
Ko si Anjuri na isunod na to president.
Agoy.
Anjuri for president.
Vote ko.
I mean,
2 votes. Kaitan. 3 appeal Fritzy.
thank you guys.
Nasa iyo yung boto namin. Oh.
Lord.
Bisa, wala, ano nangatawan mo?
Kaya ikaw man ang gasulti.
Gani.
Uy, kunar. Sa man rated PG rin niya itong show, di ba?
Huh? 18 plus man eh. 18 plus na tanan.
Sorry.
Nakatag na 18 plus tanan.
Ay, okay, na-rated.
Araw ginawa ako na Spotify.
Bisan bitag medyo wholesome lang episode kay 18 plus lang jud ni siya daan para sure kay basig na ako'y na miss nga wako ka flag nga hala. Yeah.
But yeah, kanang hopefully in next election dili ra ang last names atong tan-awon, and hopefully we will see the person, not the things that we think their family before them has done. Okay, we are our own individual people. So kung namin ginabuhat nga nindot ang previous person with the same last name,
Previous
how can you
surname
be so
holder.
Sure? Surname holder. Muntang monarchy na ani eh.
Uy, at least, di ba, if monarchy to, at least, kibaw na ta, kanang like, harap-harapan na jud na, kuan nga, na sila, di na ta kabutang.
What mo ba? Crap.
Oo. Yan, kasi ito na, parintir na.
Well,
Oo.
ay nako, tawa lang tani.
Tawa lang tani.
Nabayuban. Nabayuban, ilaha daw na right, di ba? Ang ilaha na ng kuan. Kung ba ito siya God-given nga seat?
Birthright.
I don't know. A birthright? Ang gato nga seat. Oh.
Family business.
Oh my gosh.
Running the country is a family business.
Thank you, Beyonce. I'm sorry.
Thank you, Beyonce.
Ay, nako. But yeah, I think in some ways some things are looking good. So hopefully, we go in that direction.
Hopefully.
Tama na siya, guys. Puppet masters can come in the form of a creepy doll puppet, asshole friends, or the people running things, like literally pulling the strings, harap-harapan.
Yeah.
I guess if there's one thing I've learned from this episode is that they exist and we should not allow ourselves to be manipulated by them. We should not allow ourselves to think the way they'd want us to think, to act the way they'd want us to act, because we are our own person. And, we should be in charge of our life or whatever we want out of it. Masha for me.
Okay, speaking of learnings, ang ako ang na-learn sa ani nga kuan. Ako na-learn ani nga episode is that Satan is the ultimate puppet master. Do not be a puppet.
True.
Get his hand out of your ass. Sorry. Pero yes, I'm right.
True.
I mean, exactly. That's how puppets work.
Pituso. Di ba? Anyway, so mo to siya guys. Tinuod tong i-share niya nga the puppet masters, they come in a lot of forms. So hopefully smart enough ta to flag these puppet masters and like to know nga uy murag lahi naman eh. So don't be impressionable basically. So I mean, you know, medyo questionable na kayo imong life choices siguro if at this age sa mo ang age nga murag you're still there. So you know, so hopefully na tayo mga character development diha. Be it ikaw ang gi-control or ikaw ang nang-control. Yeah.
True.
So
all right, so there are a lot of things we've learned for this week's episode. Guys, sa mga nagsipag paminaw diha, thank you for supporting us. We have a lot more episodes to come. Basta, nagkamig pakulo. Word na.
Mag-think pa bitaw.
But, so, the plan's over for now, but the chaos never stops.
Stay tuned, stay bold.
And we'll catch you on the flip side. Bye.
Bye.